Hi Bellas, I'm back. So I am back today with a makeup video. I know it's been a while since I had a makeup video go up on my channel, but today's video is going to be a get ready with me. Today is Sunday and I'm off to the Beauty Expo to see what amazing beauty products they have to offer us beauty lovers. So that's going to be a lot of fun, and I thought I'd film this video because I've been doing a little bit of a different look with my makeup these days. So what I've been doing is very minimal, or like no eyeshadow, no eyeliner, just false lashes, and I've been focusing all my time on my face. So I want to make sure that my skin is flawless, my highlight is popping, my contour is chiseled, and my skin just looks beautiful. You know, it's summertime and I think that's just a really pretty look. And I think the whole thing probably came about because I was probably going somewhere and I didn't have enough time to get ready, and I was like, listen, I'm not going to do any eyeshadow or eyeliner, and I probably cut down my getting ready time by like 15 minutes. So it's good for anybody who's like short on time but wants like a full, like when you're finished, you really look like you have a full face of makeup on, you're like fully beat, your highlight is like insane. And I've also been like really upset. Like I thought I was obsessed with highlight before, but now I'm really obsessed with highlight. Like I put on highlight and I'm like, it's not enough, it's not enough, it's not enough, and I just like keep piling on the highlight, and I don't know, like I don't know. So I've started using a product I'll show you. It's like a liquid, and then on top of that I might add a little powder to set it. So let's just get into this video. My face is clean, I just cleansed it, and now we're gonna tone. So I've been using the Badescu Special Cucumber Lotion for, I don't know, maybe almost like a year now. I mean, I like it. It does what it's supposed to do, I guess. I don't really get like toners and stuff, but I know you're supposed to tone. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to moisturize. So I've been using the Boots Vitamin E Moisture Day Cream. Boots is a brand I know that they have in England. I'm sure you can get it online on Amazon, but I have a friend who brings it back for me. Shout out to my girlfriend Lindsay. Last time she brought it back, she brought back 3, so this is my first one, and I'm almost finished. But I don't know, I just like this one. They also have one that has some SPF in it, SPF 15. I like this moisturizer because it has the vitamin E in it, which is really good for your skin, but it's also like light enough to wear during the day. You know, we live in the Caribbean here, so it's hot all the time, all year round. It doesn't change. And I don't like my face to feel like greasy or like get really sweaty. Alright, so moving on to primer. I'm using 2 primers today. I'm using the Cover FX Mattifying Primer with Anti-Acne Treatment. This is because my skin is really super sensitive, and if I have on makeup for too long and I'm in the sun, like and I'm sweating or something, that my skin tends to like to break out like the next day. So I like this because it has a an anti-acne treatment in it. I use this on the like my problem areas, so like on the outer perimeter of my face. It's a pretty thin primer. I get a lot of breakouts like on my cheeks and on my jawline. I don't actually have any breakouts right now. These are scarring from old breakouts, so that's fun. And then on my T-zone, I'm gonna go in with my Sacha Mattifying Primer. Shout out to Sacha. And I take this right in between my eyebrows, down on my nose, and right here. Then I like to go in and tap it in because I don't want to like thin the product out too much. I want it to kind of stay kind of thick to really act as a barrier for like the sweat. I don't want anything to peek through, especially because the Beauty Expo is probably going to be outdoors today. Now I'm going into my eyebrows, and I've been using the Studio Makeup Brow Perfecting Pencil in the color Deep Brown. So it looks like this. It has a spoolie on one end and the pencil's on the other end. I mean, this pencil's kind of nice. I haven't found like a brow product that I'm like, oh my god, so crazy about, like holy grail. So, you know, whatever, this will work for now. What I do is I just go in and I brush all my hairs up, because I like to go in and fix up the bottom first. I know they say that you're not like supposed to like tug at the skin or like raise your brow, but I find that it helps me see underneath a little bit better. I mean, and I already have pretty thick brows, so I'm not going to be doing like a whole lot of filling in because I know that my brows are pretty thick. But there are some spaces, like sparse areas, like around the top and the bottom. And I just like those lines to look like clean and properly filled in and like really precise. And then I just comb through it to kind of distribute the pencil a little bit more. And like for this brow, because the hairs are kind of weird, to get the top, I comb the hair down. And then I go in and get this top line like really clean and sharp. I mean, I do this pretty quickly. So what I like to do is I go in later with concealer and I clean it up and make it even sharper. So you don't have to like be too precise. I just do like little flicks. Okay, so that's okay for now. Now I'm gonna go in with concealer and we're gonna clean them up, sharpen them up. So to clean up my brows, I use the LA Girl Pro Concealer High Definition in the color Creamy Beige. This is awesome. I know everybody loves it and everybody's talking about it. I use this Morphe brush. It's the Morphe M160. It looks like this. It actually has concealer on it from yesterday. I didn't clean it. And I started at the bottom. So it's really just about this front piece. I just want that piece to be like so sharp and clean, especially if my brows are not freshly done. Going on to the other side now. This one is like a little bit absorbing. Like it has a little piece where it comes down, but that's fine because I can cover that up with the concealer. And then I take whatever's left and I come in right on the center and kind of square off the front of my brows. Okay, so now I know that you're totally thinking, what about the top of your brows? And I absolutely do conceal the top of my brows, but I don't use concealer. I actually go in with a foundation that's closer to my color because I don't want there to be, when I put on my foundation, I don't want here to be like super light and then foundation blending into it. Under the brow is okay for it to be lighter because we always highlight the brow bone, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna use the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I've been loving this. My color is 06 Sand Beige. Got this when I was in Florida last year, and I just bought it to try, like, because I had heard about it. That's pretty full coverage. It's drugstore. It's really inexpensive, and I ended up really liking it. And they didn't have it in Trinidad at the time. I know that Wonderful World has it now, but they don't tend to have my shade. I know they start at like shade 7. So if you're darker than me, and you want to try it, I would highly recommend it. It is really full coverage. So you'll see how that looks a little bit more natural. These baby hairs are so annoying. So this is how we carve out the brows. So these look pretty good. So I want to move on to the rest of my face because I'm not doing any eyeshadow. I'm gonna go in with my face makeup first, or I'm not gonna do a lot of eyeshadow. So it's okay to go in with my face. And I got a new beauty blender that I'm gonna be using in this video for the first time. I actually got a black beauty blender. The last one I had was pink. If I show you this, you guys will die. Okay, so this is my old beauty blender. I don't know, there's stuff on it that I can't even get it off. You're probably wondering why it's flat like this. So what happens is I tend to like squirt my foundation onto the bottom of the beauty blender and then pounce it into my skin. So I would do that for this one, and this one is so old. There's no excuse, I don't know. But I found that there was like something hard on the inside, so I cut it out. And then it had a flat surface, so it kind of reminded me of the Real Techniques beauty sponge, because it has this flat side, which I guess is good for putting on foundation. So I kind of used it like this for a while, but then like stuff started to get on it and it doesn't come out, and I don't know, it looks like something ate it. Anyways, bye-bye to this beauty blender. So I'm going in with my NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. So this is a full coverage foundation. Well, medium to full coverage foundation. I like it because you see how it says it's weightless? It's not going to look so heavy on my skin, especially because it's going to be daylight and I don't want to wear anything that's too heavy. All my foundations are full coverage because I like to cover up a lot of this. So this is actually really runny. And I'm going to squirt it onto the beauty blender because that's just what I do. And then I'm just going to like dot it around and blend it into my skin. Oh, my shade in this is Punjab, medium 1. So don't forget your neck. I like to take whatever is left of my beauty blender and like go over my eyes. I usually use concealer as an eye primer. So I'm gonna go back in with the L'Oreal Pro Conceal. And I just go like right in. Because I do really have really dark under eyes. Like I said earlier, I have been going in with a liquid highlight. So now that all my liquids or creams are down on my face, before I set anything, I want to go in with that liquid highlight. So I have been using the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. They have like a couple shades. Today I'm using Sunlight, but I was previously using Celestial, which is this one. These you can get from Starlight Collection at Starlight Pharmacies. There's one in Maraval, and they just recently opened one in South Park in South for all you Southies. So what I do is I just shake up the drops. So you open it, it has a dropper. What I do is I just drop some on the back of my hand. And then I pick it up with a beauty blender. Now, a little bit of this goes a long way. Like, these are crazy pigmented. And then I just dab it into the like high points of my cheekbones. And make sure you blend it well. Now, you have to work quickly with this product because it dries pretty quickly. So you gotta like blend it in really quick. It gives you like a natural glow. I just think that's so pretty. You see it, you see it. Okay, so now the trick is like try and not cover that up with powder when you go to set the rest of your face. So of course I have extremely oily skin. So I want to make sure I set my face properly. So I'm about to set my under eyes. So I'm just going back in with my beauty blender and I'm just making sure there are no creases under there. This is a damp beauty sponge. And I just go in with the powder and like press it in. I'm not really baking because I'm not like leaving enough product behind. And then I'll go in with a brush and oops, I just covered that up a little bit. And then brush it out. So I'll take this fluffy, I think this is an IT Cosmetics brush. Make sure you don't like cover up the highlight you just put in. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the setting powder that I'm using is the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. It doesn't have a top anymore because I just like to be able to like dunk my brush or my beauty sponge right into it and then apply it right away. I don't know about you guys, but I'm in love with like highlighting my Cupid's bow. Like, I think it makes my lips look so much fuller and plumper. I just love it. Alrighty, so now that our face is set, let's go in with some contour. So I just use this Sacha Cosmetics angled brush. It's a B1, and I go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It's like a too light for me, but it's like the perfect cool tone. Like, this is what it looks like. I've already hit pan it, but this is like a cool tone color, which is why I like to contour with it. And then what I'll do is I will go in with my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil or Medium Chocolate Soleil, and I will a bronze. I also go in on my jawline. And I have this little, like, this annoying thing. So I put a little bit here to kind of try and hide that. And I also go in on my temples. I don't have a big forehead, but I do find that my face is very round. So what I do is I contour just the outsides, like kind of on my temples, to kind of like slimmen and elongate my face, if that makes sense to you guys. I find it works a little bit. And then of course I gotta contour my nose. So I'm going in with this, I don't know, this came with something, this little brush. It has like a, it has like an angle on it. I just find it's like perfect for like nose contouring. So I go in, I start up in this little crease right here, and I just bring it down. I do right in here, just to like emphasize that cupid's bow, and I do it right under the lip. Now I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced dark chocolate Soleil. Oh, it's deep to tan. It's really dark. I've hit pan on this one as well. I go in with this e.l.f. mineral powder brush, and I just like warm up the face a little bit. So now it's time for powdered highlight. I'm just gonna set this and like emphasize it and make it a little bit more va-va-voom. So recently I have been in love with the Mary Lou Luminizer by the Balm Cosmetics. This is what it looks like. It's like really pretty. I like it for during the day because it's not too like, you know, but with this cream highlighter underneath it, it's gonna really pop. I don't want to put on like too much because I don't want to look greasy when my face starts to sweat. So I'm going in with this fan brush. This is also an IT Cosmetics fan brush. It's really just thin. Just going in a little bit and hitting the high points of my cheekbones again. I like to keep it further back, like I don't like to take it too much on the inside because right in here starts to like get greasy and sweats on me when I'm out in the sun. How pretty is that? See, like I keep it like from here to here, like I wouldn't bring it in like the center of my eye or too close to my nose. And I just take it up a little bit on my temple. Highlight is fleeky. By the way, you can get the Balm products at Starlight Pharmacy now. Well, not Starlight Pharmacy, but Starlight Collection, which is amazing. I love their liquid lipsticks. Let me just show you. So the Balm's liquid lipsticks are called Meet Matte Hues, and they are long-lasting liquid lipsticks. This is the shade Dedicated. So this is the pink shade I've been wearing. There's a few pictures on my Instagram with this color. I also love Adoring, which is like a deep wine red color. Like depending on the liner you wear or what you're wearing, this could look a little bit deeper, it could look a little bit more brown, it could look a little bit more red. This color is gorgeous. I like the formula. It is long lasting. It's not too drying. I mean, liquid lipsticks in general are drying. I always put on chapstick underneath, and I find it helps. So now I go in with my blush. I'm gonna take that blush and put it right in between that bronzer and contour and like the highlight. So it helps kind of like blend the two. Today for blush, I am gonna be using this palette by Ofra. I have this like weird thing. My cheeks eat blush and bronzer. Like I don't know what it is. I will put on a ton of it, and by the end of the day looks like I have on no blush. It's really annoying because I like to look like I have a little color in my cheeks, and it just eats it up. So this is the palette I've been using that I find that they're lasting a little bit longer. These two in the middle here are I mean they look really similar on camera, but they're not actually that similar. So I've been mixing these two and been using that. So let's just do that. Just do a little bit of this These are like highly pigmented, so going in a super light hand. I'm using like a little stippling brush just to kind of and I like smile a little bit and get it on the apples and then drag it back. And of course, now I just gotta touch up my highlight a little bit because I'm like really obsessed. And I like blend it in down into the blush so that it doesn't look like a harsh line of highlight. Now that my face is down, I'm gonna set my face makeup. And I'm using the Sacha Fix It spray because I want it to fix and sit there all day. Got that dry. So I will just come in and give you guys a look at the skin. So now I'm gonna go into the eyes. So what I've been doing is I've been taking like a warm brown shade. The best thing to do is to use a bronzer. So I'm going back in with my Too Faced bronzer in Deep Chocolate Soleil. And on like a big fluffy brush. It's a no-name brush, but I love it. I wish I'd got more than one. I just go in and take this warm brown color in on like my crease. And like this is like all I do for like eyeshadow. If it's at night and I really kind of want to like smoke out the look a little bit, I'll go in with like a deeper brown on the outside. Just wanted to create a little definition in the eye so the eye doesn't look so flat, so you can see the crease. And of course I'm going to highlight my brow bone. And that's about it. You guys know already that my favorite brow bone highlight is in this Sacha palette. It is the Pink and Blues number 4 palette. This is what it looks like. This shimmery white color is my absolute favorite. I am a person who likes a shimmery brow bone highlight. I know that not everybody likes that. Almost finished. We're just going to work on our eyelashes. I'm going to put on some mascara. There's this new L'Oreal mascara that I really want to try, and I'm waiting for Starlight to get it. But until then, this is my trusted, tried and true. This is the Voluminous False Fiber mascara in Blackest Black. It's the waterproof one. So I just find this look is so pretty. It's so natural. It's like a no makeup look, although your highlight's clicky. So you can leave it right here, or you can apply falsies. But let's go in and do our bottom lash line. So this is a Morphe M138 brush. It looks like this. I love this to like smudge some color out on my my bottom lash line. So I'm going in with a matte brown. I'm just going like right in on that waterline. Now I'm going in with mascara on the bottom. So now it's time for lashes. I'm gonna be using the Ardell Demi Wispy lashes. I love those for everyday. There's also a set of lashes that I really like that I can get at Bella Rouge in Chaguanas. But I'm all out of that one, and I really need to make a trip up there so I can get another set. So for my lashes, I've worn these ones already, so they're already cut to fit my eyes, and I apply my lashes with hair glue. I know they say you're not supposed to put this stuff by your eyes, but it's not like in your eyes. It's not there for very long. I've been doing it for years and I've never had a problem. I know you guys know how hard it is to put on lashes and like talk, so this part of the video is going to be pretty quiet. I find that like one lash always goes on like pretty easily or perfectly, and the other one always gets a little trouble, so pray for me. and hopefully I'm in frame. I gotta get really close to the mirror so I could see, because I want to get it. I'm not wearing any eyeliner, so I want to get it as close to my lash line as I possibly can, because I don't have anything there to mask that line, make it look straight or blend in with the band from the eyelashes. So I want to get it as close as I can so that it looks as natural as it can. Okay, lashes are on, so now it's just time to choose a lippy. So I think I'm gonna be wearing this color to the beauty expo. It's like a burgundy wine. It's not really plum. It's like a wine color. I really love it. So I have a lippy that matches, and I really like glosses these days. So to match this outfit, I have this set from Buxom. It came together. I got it as like extra points or something from Sephora. I think it is supposed to make your lips actually look fuller and plumper. I've been wearing a lot of like glossy lips these days because I do find that the gloss, I love a matte lip, but I do find that a glossy lip does make your lips look like fuller and more pouty. But this is supposed to do that as well. It has a really peppermint like taste, and it does like tingle a little bit, but I don't know if it actually makes your lips look plumper. Any gloss will make your lips look plumper. So this is the liner, and then this is the gloss, and it's in the color Kir Royale. K-I-R Royale. So I'm gonna put the liner on first. Now I do overdraw my lips a little bit. The thing I don't like about the glossy lips is that it's not like a matte lipstick where it stays. You have to like constantly reapply it throughout the day. But I am into full plump lips. So I just took that brush I use for carving out my brows with the concealer on it, and I just used it to clean up the edges. So this is the final look. I do still feel like fully beat, fully glam because of the lashes and the highlight and everything. But the emphasis really is on the skin. And then it's nice to have like a bold colored lip to go with it. I wouldn't really do like a nude lip with this look because it might be too like blah. But for summer it's great. Do a bright pink lip. I love the orange tone red lipsticks. I also did a look with that. Be sure to check it out. It's Bellabeauty868 on Instagram. Show me some love. And I started doing the straight hair look, like very Kim Kardashian again, and I actually really love it. With that part down the middle and just really straight. So I'm gonna straighten my hair, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so that completes this video. This is the final look. This is what I've been doing quite often, and I've been really enjoying it. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. If you have any questions, please leave it down below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!